Alright, ow, hello. I'm back somehow, some way. I don't know how I got here, but I'm here. This is already a great start because my throat is super raspy right now. I don't know what I did, but okay. I'm back. And as you saw, okay, that's too harsh, I'm sorry. So as you saw, the mailman knocked on my door and chucked this at my face, which was rude. I don't know why he would do that. I don't know what I did to him, but he interrupted my void time. In all seriousness, as you can see from the title of this video, I'm joining the bandwagon. I know a lot of artists have done videos like this with like Wish and buying cheap art supplies and testing them out. I'm sorry if I'm unoriginal. I just thought that this would be a really fun video to make. And for the longest time, I've actually been quite curious about like art supplies off of Wish or Temu. I got this off of Temu, not Wish. I have been actually quite curious on if it's actually good. With the price point, I'm doubtful. I'm very doubtful, but I just thought this would be a fun little video to do. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Before we open this, even though like I'm so eager to open this, I just wanted to say a quick little like thank you guys so much for such the positive reaction to my first video. Like I don't know where any of you found me or why. I just wasn't really expecting that much of a supportive little reaction for my first video. I was expecting like nothing, but there's already so many of you that's left such sweet comments. Like, what? Why? So I just wanted to really say like thank you guys so much. You have no idea how much that means to me right now. So yeah, I just wanted to say I really appreciate it. On to this chaos. I'm staring at this package and rethinking my decisions because I'm very scared. I guess before we open this also, I wanted to talk about numbers. We love numbers. If any of you are curious, I just wanted to make sure to like talk about how long this took to ship and deliver and like the prices. When I open this, I will definitely like put the little prices on the side for what each item cost. But to start off, I will say I ordered my scary art supplies off of Temu on the 20th of May and it is the 29th. So it took 9 days for it to get here, which it isn't terrible. I mean, with what you're paying for, of course you're not going to get like super fast shipping, but it took a little over a week, which I don't think is too bad. I know they were saying like the latest it could have arrived was like the 3rd of June, so thankfully it didn't take until then. So yeah, that's how long it took to get here. I'm scared to open this. This package looked like it absolutely went through hell and back. It looks like someone threw this in like the washer. So let's just open this. It looks like there's tape here, but I don't know where this tape starts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pull out the scissors because do you see that? Where does this tape start? I'm assuming like right here, but I can't get it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get scissors. Alright, I got my little itty bitty scissors. My luck, I'm gonna like cut something open. I'm so scared. This looks so scary. Alright, it'll be like a mystery bag. Let's see. Sir? Oh yeah, I got some washi tape. Look at how pretty that box is, man. Oh dear God. We got some brushes. We got, what does that say? New and improved. There's like bits that just fell out at me. Okay, somehow this flew out of the thingy. Oh, it's open. It's opened at the top. You see that? Wow. That's a great start. We got more washi tape. This one's like absolutely battered. It's like space themed though. Oh. Alright. Okay. So this is the big thing that I got. And as you can see, This is so itty bitty. Oh my god, that's kind of really cute, but I wasn't expecting it to be this small. So this is like the main art supply that I got that I'm going to try to make art with in this video. It is a set of, I think, oh, here we go then. Math. 20. There's 20 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, there's 20 of these little watercolors. They're supposed to be metallic-y, and they are so small. They're like the size of my hand. Look at that. That is, I mean, what did I expect? But all right, everything is so tiny. I got this little sketchbook. I thought this was bigger too. Oh, this is gonna be a challenge. So you can kind of see with what I was buying, what I was planning on doing for this video. So I got like the watercolor set, the sketchbook, the paintbrushes are like bigger than the sketchbook, and the paintbrushes. And I was gonna try to make art with Temu art supplies, but like stick to mainly Temu stuff. So it's like I got the sketchbook, I got the watercolors, I got the paintbrushes. It's really cute. I won't doubt it. I am doubting though. They say that this is watercolor paper. This is like a watercolor paper sketchbook, and I am very doubtful with how tiny this is. Oh my goodness. There's no way. Yeah, this is like fake watercolor. You can tell. This is like cardstock with like texture printed onto it. This does not feel like, oh my god. Well, I might still paint something on this, but I'm probably gonna have to go to my good old Mossery to actually paint a full picture because this is so small. I feel cheated, but this is what you get when you buy stuff off of Temu. I'll have to see if there's like actual dimensions listed, probably at the very bottom. Why are all these boxes look like they were, like I said earlier, put in the washer? These are pens. Okay, first of all, I don't think these look like the pens I bought at all. They feel real cheap, of course. I know people are probably like, well, what do you expect? You know, but I know what I bought. I'm just reiterating that these feel like plastic. That's fine. Now these are looking pretty cool. This is like the only package that doesn't look, okay, there's bits flying everywhere again. Where are all these bits coming from? These are little stamp markers. I've never had little stamp markers before. I thought these were cute. I don't think there's anything else in this void bag. I am still not over how tiny this sketchbook is. Before we get started on anything and opening these, like for real, we're gonna talk about numbers. This little sketchbook here cost $4. And I'm pleased but disappointed at the same time. I wish this was bigger, but looking back at the listing, I am very stupid. There is a photo of someone like doing a little heart hand with how tiny the sketchbook is, and I didn't see that, so I'm stupid. That's on me. But off the bat, this little $4 sketchbook, I would rather it be like $1. Now these brushes, there's 12 brushes in this set, and these brushes cost $4 as well. The package is opened, and like all these little bits have been flying at me since I've grabbed these out of the bag, which is lovely. Now these little paints also cost $4, which, I mean, for 20 of them, I don't think that's bad at all. I just wasn't expecting it to be this little itty bitty. It's very cute. It's very visually pleasing, honestly. Now I got this little vintage washi tape set. One thing I will say with numbers is with Temu, everything is so cheap, but a thing that they get you with is you can't make an order unless you have a minimum of $20 in your cart. So with this washi tape, it was just kind of trying to figure out stuff to get to $20, and I haven't had washi tape in a while, so I just wanted to like grab some because I had to fill up my cart to $20, and I thought that was a good idea. But this vintage washi tape set cost $3. The space ones here also cost, well actually these space ones cost $2. These ones were like the cheapest. On to these things. So these things I'm already kind of like disappointed with. I will show a picture of the listing. In the listing, it really makes it look like a Copic liner. Do I still have one of those? Let me do a comparison. Where are you hiding, Mr. Copic liner? Oh god. Copic liners, they're very shiny looking. They're like metallic looking. The listing was trying to give off that vibe of it like looking metallic like, but in person it is super dark. Yeah, this whole like pen is just plastic. It's not like a Copic liner. It doesn't have that shiny thing to it. So it definitely was going for that to get people where it's like, look, it looks like a Copic liner. It definitely isn't a Copic liner. These were the most expensive item. These cost $5 for these pens. These guys are little paint stamps. These are marker stamps. These cost $2. All total, my whole order cost $26 for all this junk. So we'll see if this junk is actually good. So we'll start opening this all up and start swatching it. Alright, so, oh my, it is so tiny. Welcome to my new sketchbook tour. We're gonna start in my tiny little sketchbook with some paint pens. I can't even keep it down. So this one's a cute little star. Perfect. That's how I feel. A square. We got a square. Great. Great. A tear. We got a tear. Beautiful. Beautiful. I've never used stamp markers in my life. I don't know if I'm using them right. We got a triangle. Awesome. Awesome. This is so bad. We got a moon. I'm eager about the... Oh, okay, now that one's... We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh, a little heart to end it off. I'm gonna cry. This is great. I don't think I used those right. Let's test my multi-liners. This is a very concerning page. Let's see if it smudges. Any smudgers? No. It's not smudging, at least. It didn't bleed through. That's something. See, like it looks like watercolor paper, but it feels like cardstock. I don't trust it. Now these said that these are, says water resistant, but it also says water based. So I don't know how to feel about that, because if it's water-based, doesn't that mean it can be reacted with water, or am I stupid? Do I not know what I'm talking about? And it's turning it gray. You can see that. So yeah, look, it's feathering. It's not looking very water-resistant. Well, that was our little swatches of our pens and our thingies. I think with the cute little watercolor pan, I think we want to swatch this on real watercolor paper first and actually test it with these multi-liners and like swatch some stuff down and go over it with the colors and see if it reacts to it. And then I will still test it on this, and then I'll test some of the colors on this itty bitty sketchbook and see how that does, and see if there's like a difference, if this is actual like watercolor paper or if it absolutely wants to end itself. So yeah, we'll move on to that then. Okay, so something I also wanted to test real quick is how it does with mixing. So I try to mix like a darker orangish brown together. Oh, wow. Well, it mixes. And it's still got that shimmer to it. That is so nice. It's like a gold copper color that I just mixed. These two colors up here, like the golden yellowish colors, with this really dark blue to get that golden copper color, which I need for what I'm going to illustrate. Which I can't wait to start talking about. But I am so pleasantly surprised. That is super nice. I guess while those are drying, we'll go ahead and start some swatches in this tiny little sketchbook. I will say with this sketchbook, I was saying I don't think this is real watercolor paper, unless if this is hot press paper, because it is, I mean, you do still see some texture, but it is really smooth to the surface, but it just feels like cardboard. It literally feels like cardstock. Like, I don't know how this is gonna take. With the water, I am scared. We'll see if it buckles. We'll see if it just... I don't even know. I'm scared. What do you think, sir? How would you judge these? Alright, so we're back. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. These are all sort of dry. These are actually, I'm quite surprised. They are a little chalky, honestly, but these aren't bad. I'm actually quite happy with the colors, and I am shocked with how shimmery they are. I wasn't expecting them to be this metallic-like. I'm really happy with these. This is such a cute little palette. We are now going to look at, it didn't buckle. The paper actually accepted the water, so that's something. I still don't know if I want to make an illustration in here though. I might make like a little itty bitty drawing, maybe to show afterwards. I don't know. That's what I'll do. So I'm sorry if I'm cheating by pulling out the Mosseri sketchbook. Alright, so we have finally made it to the drawing section of this video. I'm sorry, it's already like 15 minutes in, so I'm going to try to be quick, kind of. I don't know. Here's the Mosseri sketchbook that I started for my first video. I will say I've been making art. I've done it. Look, so there's still no entry page. I got Pogo from my first video with her droopy face. I've been painting in this. I've actually been doing it. We're not going to talk about this. I didn't like how this looked. I've been trying to push myself. Hi, Eisen. I've been trying to push myself to paint, and I've been doing it. I've been really happy so far. Not with this. I want to redo this, so we're going to just skip this page. I'll come back to it. We're here. We're at my destination, and we are going to, I'm so excited to talk about this. This is so ridiculous, like 17 minutes just for what I'm about to talk about. In my last video, I had a little bit of a hard time trying to figure out what the heck am I gonna draw. Not this time. I know what I'm gonna draw in this video. I have been preparing to draw this for 9 days because when I ordered all my stuff off of Temu, I knew immediately what art I am going to make with these cheap art supplies. I'm gonna draw some regis. Now, you might be wondering, Seoi, what the heck are you talking about? If you don't know what regis are, you are in for a lovely little treat. When I ordered this stuff off of Temu, I was on my little Discord group. My only friend group is this little cursed Discord group that we get on call every night. And that night, when I was ordering these, we fell down a rabbit hole of talking about regis from Pokemon. Okay, so I want to paint some shiny metallic regis with these watercolors. So that's what we're gonna do. If you were hoping for something else, I'm sorry. If you thought I was gonna bring something better to the table in this video, I'm sorry. I just really like regis, so I'm gonna paint some regis. I have a visual of what I want to see, but I don't know if I can like put it on paper. So we're gonna try. So let's get on to sketching. So it's totally not almost 8 p.m. but here's here's how the sketch turned out. It is a mess, but I absolutely love it. I hope you can see what I'm trying to go for. Since it's almost 8 p.m, I'm probably gonna stop here and hopefully I record painting this when there's actual natural daylight and I'm not relying on a lamp. So yeah. Alright, so here's how my painting turned out. I have a love-hate relationship with it. I love the regis, but I'm not too pleased on my painting. But look at how shimmery, look at how shiny they are. They're so shimmery. Like, these metallic paints were not lying at all that they were metallic. Like, look at those shiny boys. I did use gouache for the background a bit. I feel like if I were to try to do a background sky with these metallic paints, it would just be too much. It's me with my regis. You just stumbled across me in Pokemon in the forest, and I'm about to obliterate you with my regis. So that's what I was going for with this painting. So yeah, here's how it turned out. I will end this off by saying some things about the Temu art supplies I bought. Is it worth it? Was $26 for all this stuff worth it? Yes and no. I feel like with like $20 you can buy a way better art supply than just a bunch of weird cheap junk off of Temu. Yeah, I think it's better just to buy, like, you can buy a set of Hoo markers for like 26 bucks, which is like way better. And there's a lot of like better options like on Amazon and that sort of stuff. So for $26, I don't really think it's worth it. On the flip side, if you have $26 that you are willing to spend on just random Temu art supplies, by all means go for it, because I will say it is really fun. this was just really fun to try to dive into and see. These are actually good. And I made art with it, which is also cool. If you have like 20 bucks that you just want to like throw away just to have fun with some cheap art supplies, then go for it. You'll probably have fun, because I did have fun with this, even though I struggled with this painting, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Hopefully in the end of this video, I will show the little mini sketchbook with some little mini regis that I painted, because I did say that I was going to try to do something with that sketchbook. So hopefully on the end card, you're seeing some of those little regis in the little sketchbook. Once again, I am not good with outros. I don't know how to say goodbye. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. If you watched this all the way through, this whole thing was a mess. But it was fun, so thanks for joining if you did. Keep staying cool and appreciate Regis more, please. That's how I'm gonna end this. Just appreciate Regis. And goodbye.